India Caps, what's going on, my babies? Welcome back, y'all. Thank you to all the new subscribers, baby. Welcome to the fam. And fam, y'all already know what it is, baby. Gracias. I truly appreciate all your love, your support, your likes, your shares, your comments. Y'all just chilling, vibing, interacting. If you're not interacting, still just I appreciate you. Okay, thank you. And I truly hope that the Most High have been dropping them blessings on y'all. Bam, bam, left and right. You feel me? For y'all showing up, being a service, and a line of gotta be a service too. Thank you. All right, baby. We got Anne Marie starting off with Scorpio energy, y'all. Okay, but somebody is on demon time. All right. Yeah, look. Okay. Yeah, I feel nasty when it's mine. With all this shit. Kissing me. I'm a Scorpio, so you know I'm a little kid. Okay. Yeah, this shit is different, baby. I get nasty with this vibe, okay? Somebody want to take a vacation or somebody might be traveling, y'all. Okay, somebody that you're not talking to. Maybe you have not talked to this person in a while, but somebody is longing to see you or just be near you. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody could also be having troubles with their cold. Anything else for the Capricorns? Divine Heavenly Father. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Thank you. Okay. Whatever's going on, baby. Somebody, either they moving out or they need to be moving out, moving on. Okay, with another situation. Okay, somebody most definitely could be moving, like, don't give nothing time. Like, time, I feel like I'm hearing time is up. Like, time is up when it comes to a situation. Okay, either somebody is feeling like the time is up when it comes to them, like, moving into the next step with their person, y'all moving together. Either somebody's like, either we moving together, like, or, that's it. Like, either we're going to take it to the next level or I'm done, right? But I feel like somebody is feeling like something is out of time when it comes to a situation, right? Somebody pet could be sick. It could be specific, a earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm telling you, now is not the right time. Time is up when it comes to a situation, yo. Yeah, somebody could be having money problems or they struggling with some type of addictions that they have. Their addictions could be having them like in a bad financial situation. Let's see what's going on, y'all. What is this? Give me one. Thank you. What the fuck is going on, Caps? Why y'all energy have to be so horrible? Look, all the things that you've been through, girl, I never meant to. What is this? Oh, right my wrongs. Bryson Tiller. Look, all the things that we've been through, girl, I never meant to. What is this? The Peacemaker. Look, my foolish heart. So this is what time is up on. I feel like somebody could be moving out with a partner. Or somebody could be doubting their self when it comes to you making the decision to move out. But I feel like your spirit team is telling you, baby, time is up. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Stop doubting your fucking self. This person is jealous of you, and you need to take that risk, okay? Take that risk on your damn self. Do you understand me? All right? Be persistent, okay? Take your time, but be persistent, right? Don't just waste time, because you don't have no more time to waste. You need to pour into yourself. You need to handle your business, okay? I feel like whatever this situation is, it's an imbalanced situation. It's unequal, give and take. Somebody most definitely was over applying to the situation. Somebody was oversharing, and baby, somebody just kept grabbing and taking and taking and taking. Being very, very fake. Okay? I feel like whatever this situation is, it's a total fucking disruption in your life. Okay, somebody, the 13th day of the month could be very significant. 13 equals 4, Cancer energy. 18 equals 9, Sagittarius energy. This could be a Sagittarius with a Cancer sign. Just FYI, I don't know, take what resonates. It could be a Cancer sign with Sagittarius as their moon. Just FYI, I don't know. Take what resonates, leave what does not. The 14th day of a month could be very significant. 14 equals 5, which is Leo energy. All right. Apply that how it goes. Look, boy, tell granny was wrong. Look, somebody most definitely have some type of good juju that's coming back to them. Congratulations, my love bugs. I feel like the Most High is most definitely getting ready to bless you. Okay, the 22nd day of a month could be very significant, but again, that's 4. Heavy on a 4, okay, which is hope. There's also protection, so somebody most definitely could be holding on to hope when it comes to a situation. Look, 26 years, 17 days, been to 5 different prisons, got 2 babies on the way. Look, they said it'd be a waste of time to pray, saying that I'm going to hell anyway. The fuck? Look, I done smoked weed with the best of y'all. Shot at all the rest of y'all, baby. My heart hurt like an old man with high fucking cholesterol. Somebody really had a rough journey. Couldn't even be living. And here, Christian, I should have been dead like 17 times from 17 crimes I committed. Took them all to trial and got acquitted. Left waving my middle finger in the air. Whispered in the prosecutor's ear. Yeah, I did it, baby. Somebody bold. You understand me? Look, they did a lot. Total disruption. This person could have disrupted, I feel like, your life. Period. Look, I guess the turtle always catches up with the rabbit eventually. Somebody may not be getting good fucking juju while you're playing. Somebody's karma could be, again, in there. It could be dealing with the home. It could also be dealing with the finances. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Compassion, forgiveness. Somebody really, really, really want forgiveness. Somebody want to move forward with that peacemaker. Man, look, I went right to it. That bitch, stick it right there. I'm going to put it back because this goes right here, right? I feel like somebody really, really, really want somebody to take a risk. Look, somebody loves you, baby. Look, when you think nobody loves you, somebody loves you, baby, okay? July 13, July 18, July 14 could be very significant. July 5th. May 7th, April 7th, April 18th, September 13th, September 7th, September 5th. Ooh, 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 I promise you. Let's see what's going on, y'all. Yeah, but somebody cares for you. True clarity, guidance, and protection. What is this? Give me something. Look, people faking. Look, like everybody else bad and ain't nobody holier than thou. Somebody could have been trying to disrupt somebody's like forward movement by trying to make them mad, have them in an angry, upset energy, having them like, I feel like just kind of flashing out. But it's because they really was jealous of the person. They could have been doing shit to try to make the person doubt themselves, or having them in a self-doubting energy again to try to keep them from moving forward. But baby, I feel like somebody was very persistent. Okay, look. When there's plenty niggas after you. Don't you ever love a nigga to the point you get to losing you. What? Okay, you can't get attached to these niggas no more. What you tell them? Fuck my ex. I'm that bitch. You'll never find another like me, girl. It don't matter who come next. Somebody's name could be Anne. Somebody's name could be Marie. Heavy on a Scorpio energy. Taurus out here. Somebody could be born on the 20th day of a month. Okay, baby, what? I'm that bitch. Okay, he'll never find another baby. I feel like somebody is heavily, heavily protected, my love bugs. And baby, you wrapped up in like that black silk protection. That's a very, very strong, piece of fabric. That's that strong protection. Can't nothing penetrate silk, right? Imposing and impediment. Look. I'm back on my bullshit. Fuck you and them bitches you cool with. Okay. Let's see. Owning my power inspires others to do the same. I am not afraid to shine. Why you playing? Okay. It says use your time well. Make every moment count. This is in reverse though, so somebody is not using their time well. I feel like you could, when you was in this situation, like, that just was the perfect example of you not using your time well, right? Making wise choices, healthy choices. Because the person really was jealous of you, and they really was trying to have you in some type of fucking rage energy, right? Or just have you doubting yourself. Okay. And I cherish every cell in my body. All right. To the window. 13, 17. To the switch. Tell all this. The name Boston could be very significant for somebody. We got 0-0. That's closing out cycles, baby. Okay. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Somebody could have a Camaro. True clarity, guidance, and heavy on a Camaro is showing itself again. It keeps showing itself. Camaro keeps showing itself. Taking your clothes off. Ooh, she naked. See how shorty don't disrespect it. Cause you ain't twins in this BIH. ATL. And we all right, we got Victor, Vernell, Victoria, and Vanessa. Their karma will become yours if you don't fall back, baby. Okay, let me tell you, that shit be real. All right, be careful who you're attached to. And be careful to, like, pay attention to the way things start shifting when you do attach to people, right? Especially if it's past energy, right? When you attach to them people and you allow them people back into your life, like, pay attention to the way things start. 1441. Pay attention to the way things start shifting in your life. All right. And if you start noticing a lot more of negative things happening, cut it off. And I want and make sure you notating, like, so you can really see like how things shift back once you cut them off. Okay? Somebody burning. Somebody got a disease, baby. Something they can't get rid of. Boston came out. So whether that's a name or somebody is visiting Boston, spirit is feeding you downloads in your sleep. So pay attention to your dreams, okay? I guess I can tell me one more time. To this. Tell all these. Did I say the 24th? The 24th could be very significant. Heavy on the 24th. So 24. Somebody could be saying that. That's the 6-6. Somebody's in people pleasing energy and they need to stop it. We got St. Charles. Whether that's the street or a city. Third party energy. You are off your divine course. Somebody needs to find their way back, baby. Oh, check this out. Learn how to love. Somebody learn how to love somebody unconditionally. But baby, their karma will become yours if you take them back. Just FYI. We got Keisha Cole. Play your cards right. This could be for the person that's burning. They need to play their cards right. The name Keisha could be very significant. Cole as well. Girl Strip. Lisa. Somebody's name could be Lisa. A spirit that's homebound. Family rooted and not the type to allow anyone into their sexual energy. So this could be somebody's personality. We got life must be nice. Life is Libra energy if I'm not, or Gemini energy. But must be nice. This is about like having a very well balanced relationship, equal give and take, very loving, very understanding relationship. Somebody could be receiving some type of downloads in their sleep about this relationship, this new situation. All right, that's your man, but you taste me on his lips when you kiss him. A feesnet. Madame Webb, in order for her to move forward, she had to take it back to her roots. So heavy on the roots energy, okay? Taking things back to your roots, right? But see, when it comes to this taking this back to the roots, I feel like somebody had to take it back to the old them, right? Like, don't really resurrect the full old you, right? But some versions of that old you needed resurrection, right? You needed to bring that bitch, wake it up. Bitch, get up. Come on, I need you. You know? I feel like that type of, the roots energy. Okay, and somebody is trying to manifest you back. This could be the third party energy for somebody. We got 888, wealth, financial abundance, success, new opportunities, new beginnings, positive change, and big spiritual gains. Okay, y'all. Louisiana, that's my bookie right there, y'all. But New Orleans energy, Gerttown energy. Well, Holly Grove, he from Holly Grove. Holly Grove energy, Atlanta energy. True clarity, guidance, and protection. True clarity, guidance, and protection. I don't see you. I can't make it without you. Somebody's ex-lover could be trying to manifest them back. Put it back in, baby. Ain't show nothing. It's probably gonna be it. Ain't none of them showing. We got 717, a twin flame separation. Your twin flame is in the horizon to return to you. Okay, y'all. Okay, y'all. All right, we got a white, blue, black, red, or tan Chevy car or SUV. Defending your honor. The only way to achieve the impossible is to believe that it is possible. I know that's fucking right, baby. Okay? That mind frame is everything. Everything. That was a valuable lesson for me. Like, you know, how to reprogram my mental. Hard, but accomplishable, achievable. All right? Your gifts are meant to be shared with the world, so go live. All right? Somebody's ex-lover could be very significant. That could be who's trying to manifest somebody back and they don't even know it. All right. We're going to go ahead on and leave that. I'm going to bring this over here. That's it. Okay. Let's see what's going on, y'all. I thought y'all was going to have some bad energy, but what the business? They got some good stuff done, okay? Y'all releasing situations. True clarity, guidance, and protection. More exam. More exam. So it's heavy on the working hard, on the commitment, the determination. I feel like with the self-discipline, heavy on the self-discipline as well. But I feel like due to your hard work, right? That's what this 888 energy is coming in at. This wealth, financial abundance, the success, the new opportunities, the new beginnings, and a positive change, right? But see, also with this particular 8 of coins, this is about somebody getting stuck in a situation, somebody being in a sticky situation, and it could have been very painful, right? The journey itself could have been painful. Right? Her feet is fucking bleeding, right? So I feel like the journey could have really, really been rough, right? You could have really been in some sticky situations. You could have been feeling stuck in some, you know, situations. Somebody's getting ready to experience a tower moment. This literally landed on they're off their divine course and they need to find their way back. It landed on the names Victor, Vernell, Victoria, and Vanessa. With their karma will become yours if you don't fall back. All right. And they burning. So most definitely a tower moment, I feel like, is happening for some people, and it could be, or a person, like, I don't know, apply the energy how it fit, but I feel like it was due to them trying to disrupt. I feel like, you know, it could have been a transformation, some type of transition for somebody. With that 13, that's transition energy, that's transformation energy, you know. So they could have been trying to disrupt that for somebody, again trying to have them in some type of self-doubting energy that would keep them stuck, keep them from being able to move forward into this peaceful, you know, energy. True clarity, guidance, and protection. It's heavy on a New Orleans energy. Juvenile on. And I still keep us silent. Because you got it on. I'm really feeling your outfit. It must be nice. A hard worker like myself could afford that price. I can't deny that you's a beautiful bitch. You got a face and an ass and a smile that won't quit. What? Come on and do the rodeo. Let me see you do the rodeo. Somebody is really, really sorry. It could be because they're experiencing this fucking terrible moment, but they sorry. Somebody most definitely want to move to calmer waters with you. Like, you know, they could be sorry that you decided, you know, to move forward away from them. And it looked like somebody is committing to the shit, you know. But I feel like they could be sorry and now they want to move into a commitment with you. What is all this? This up or down? Because what is this? Look, and he don't have to be putting up with Stacy's shit. This is somebody's lover. This could have been somebody's twin flame, but it most definitely is some type of soul connection. So if it's not a twin flame, it's a soulmate. It's some type of, yeah, soul connection, I feel like. It could also have with the lovers also is, intense sexual connection. You can have a good sexual connection with this person as well. But this person, first of all, they could be drinking a lot, right? They was moving out of ego. They could be experiencing the ego death, but they most definitely wanted to play a whole lot of fucking games. That's all they wanted to do. They wanted to play games. They wanted to love bomb. They wanted to manipulate, baby. They wanted to move in silence, baby. They wanted to have all type of secrets. I just felt like they was moving shady as a mother lover. They're drinking now because they guilty. They really could be stressing and going through something. Somebody could be very chocolate. Somebody could have a low, like, you know, bush. Somebody could have the Ricky Ross beard. No mustache. But they most definitely experiencing the ego death. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They most definitely could be experiencing some type of big changes as well. When it came to them over investing in a situation and they didn't receive no fucking rewards. For this particular deck, like somebody could have stressed them out. They could have been overburdened with other people's responsibilities. Because it wasn't even the story for this man. He walked a long time. I'm telling you, and journeyed with them feet bleeding, right? So I feel like he walked a long time trying to find out what happened to his daughter. He never found the information. Like he ended up dying. If you notice, the tree is coming out of the skull. Hey, this is the man who was doing all the walking. All his fruit is up at the top of the tree. So he invested, he planted all the seeds for the tree to grow, but he never even received the fruit of his labor. He didn't receive anything from it. He over invested in the situation and he didn't receive nothing. Do you understand me? Look, who's getting all my love? Somebody is really heartbroken. But see, also with this is about somebody actually like sacrificing their self for somebody else's, like, you know, pleasure. And the crazy part is the person that they was attached to, who they was making the sacrifices for, they knew that the person was, you know, unhappy. They knew that the person was sacrificing their self for them. Somebody could have that, like somebody could cut themselves. Somebody could cut themselves. You know how some people have that I think it's, you know, like a illness, right? But you know, they will make cuts on themselves or they will burn themselves, you know, when they get angry. Somebody could cut their skin. And again, take what resonates, leave what does not. Yeah. But love is blind. I say love is blind. Look, can we build it up? Just to watch it wash away. Tell me who's getting all of mine. It ain't yours no more. The fuck are you gonna worry about who's getting it, baby? This ain't yours no more. Who's ever exploding up in that? It ain't for you. So what you worried about it for? Okay, worry about who done exploded off up in you and somebody's burning. Period. Periods. Okay. True clarity, guidance, and protection. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They miss you, I'm telling you. It could be distance between y'all. Like, you know, you could be, y'all could be at a distance from each other, living in different cities, living in different states, just living in different, you know, places. But they longing for somebody. Period. It's literally on this commitment, like on the 8 of coin. So I feel like somebody most definitely is in regret for not committing to a person. They invested in the wrong situation. This karma and the person that's burning could, in specific, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The person that is experiencing karma and could be missing somebody in specific could be the fire sign who wants this happily ever after. Anything else? It says some things take time. We do have that separation. Your twin flame is in the horizon to return to you. So this really could be somebody's twin flame that needed to go through some type of transformation, some type of transition. They most definitely was in their narcissist energy, like, you know, period. They could have been attached to a narcissist as well, right? Let me see what's going on. Heartbroken, grief, shock, emotional fucking pain. Somebody is really, really going through something. New doors are opening, a new home. Somebody really could be moving. I told y'all, thank you, Most High, for my gifts. Somebody really is moving. I feel like it's forward movement, like as far as new opportunities, you know, new doors being open, you know, but I feel like somebody really, really, really could be moving in a new home. Okay? Somebody could really be moving in with their fucking person. This person is sad. And really could be defending y'all honor now. Okay. True clarity, guidance, and protection. What is this? It's down. I don't know what I get from it though. Not seeing. I don't know. I just felt like somebody really, really, really could. They could have been in a blind. They wasn't seeing things clear. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's heavy on the moving on. With the relocation, so heavy on the moving as well. And closure with the goodbyes. Damn regret for it too, though. They want this new beginning. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. Somebody could be experiencing some type of legal issues. But somebody could also, like, you know, be making some type of decision. They can't resist the pull. They can't resist the pull. The chemistry that's between the two people. Look, they want to talk. Look, wishes coming true. They could be wishing and praying that, they could be able to talk to this person. They really could be like expanding, like as far as with the clarity, with seeing things clear. They could also be learning how to raise up their vibration. The summertime could be very significant for somebody as well. The reconciliation may take place in, during the summertime. It's already out here with the twin flame. So I really feel like this is somebody's twin flame. But they had to go through some type of transformation. They wasn't saying shit clear at all. Yeah. But I feel like by you, like, realizing your worth and standing in your power, like, period, I feel like this would have triggered the awakening for them. Somebody could expect some changes by autumn, by fall. All right. It could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Somebody needs to do more self-reflecting though. But see, also, I feel like you could have actually reflected back to them, the shit that they do. Or the way that they could have treated you. You could have, reflected that back to their ass, to now, they I feel like they realize, the deception. 15 weeks could be very significant for a feminine energy. 15 days, April 15 could be very significant when it comes to a feminine energy. All right, y'all. Let's see what's going on. Well, let's get some. We're going to get the outcome and then we're going to get off of this because this is already too much in it. You know what? Let me get the Worcester tea. Look, brown sugar. What's the outcome? True clarity, guidance, and protection. Financial incapable. Possessed assets. This isn't like crossed. So I feel like they could have lost some assets, but they probably could have got it back. Or they could have been experiencing some type of, financial struggles. That was already out here. Money problems. And with that tower, that's what the tower could have been. Hitting in their finances. Or it will. Because I say, what's the outcome? True clarity, guidance, and protection. What's the outcome? That's a lot. Oh, Somebody feel like somebody is special. Someone is special. But I feel like somebody is really trying to rush in. Like, I feel like they feel like it's an urgency. Or maybe they actually need some type of, urgent assistance. And it could be to assist them, to get their stuff back. Or they reached out to someone in distress to help them to, get their possessions back. But I also feel like it's an urgency when it comes to, this relationship. When it comes to closing the gap. Somebody could most definitely could have been making some type of accusations about somebody partying, being turned up. Could have been making some type of fucking accusations about, somebody sleeping around, being on drugs, drinking, like, just stuck on the physical. I feel like, somebody could have actually been snooping, and trying to dig for dirt to see if somebody is turned. Like, if they're a party animal, always in the streets, always clubbing, reckless with their sex, like on drugs, all of the crazy shit, right? Look, I want some of your brown sugar. I don't know. I feel like Some things most definitely could be taken off when it comes to, could be these new beginnings. Or this could be what somebody is fantasizing about, I don't know. Somebody really was a thought though. Like, what is this? Fantasies and fetishes, sexual open, looking to explore, and dirty money. Somebody could have been like prostituting. That's all I get. Like, they really, really could have been making their money by, selling their body. Somebody could be an escort. They could be an escort. And it could have happened fast. They could be taken off financially with this shit. I don't know. This could have been something that somebody decided to do again to make some quick money to try to get their possessions back, to try to get them out of whatever this is going on financially. Cause look, let me tell you, I've been picking up like third party energy like since this came out, since this happily ever after came out. Cause I feel like, say whoever this person was that you was connected, because I feel like this is somebody's twin flame. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. But they could have really, really been trying to disturb somebody fucking peace because they was jealous of you, like, right? Trying to have you in some type of self-doubt energy, right? But they could have been attached to somebody, right? Whether they was already previously attached to the person when you met them and you just didn't know about the person that they was attached to. But which is mostly in twin flame situations, just FYI. 9 out of 10, when you meet your twin flame, 9 out of 10, they're going to be connected to somebody else already, right? Which 9 out of 10 is going to be their karmic twin flame. And it's going to be hard for them to lead a person because it's their karmic twin flame. They're going to feel the same connection that they feel with you, with that person. So it's going to be a tough situation, but it's a part of their journey. They have to close out their cycle. They have to consciously make that decision to close out their cycle, 42. And if they're successful with it and they heal whatever trauma that they may have accumulated during that situation, then once they make that transition, then they reconnect with you, right? Or apply the energy how it fit. But I feel like they could have been attached to a situation already, right? Somebody that they already have a family with, right? But I feel like they really could be moving out. Like if they was living with this person, they moving out. Time is up with this situation. It's time for them to transition from this situation. They have to do their transformation. So I feel like they really could be closing out this cycle. But they could be finding out that they person could have really been into some kiki shit. Like, they really could have been making money on the side by selling their fucking body. Like, they could have been in all type of like illegal activities, right? Period. Okay, we got heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest, but this is in reverse. So I feel like they could be not even talking to the person, like, at all. And then we got reading up, doing the research, learning more, and gaining insight. Oh, let me one more time. One more time. I'm gonna go with crows. Okay, because I most definitely feel like this ex-lover, I'm telling you, I feel like this could be the insight that they gained when it came to whomever this situation is, and they could be moving to calmer waters from this situation, right? But I feel like due to them moving to calmer waters from this situation, now they trying to do their research. It's heavy on the detective, like snooping. I feel like now they trying to do their research on you. They trying to see what you into. You feel me? Do you get turned? Because this person could have been into clubbing and all that. You feel me? Like, really, this person could have really, really looked good, though. Like, to them. But I feel like now they're trying to do their research, or could have been trying to do their research, to see how you live in your life. You feel me? Is you really into, partying, clubbing, like, is you exploring your sexual energy? Like, is you just being reckless with your sexual energy? Is you drinking a lot? Like, what is you doing, right? I feel like they trying to dig beneath the surface, right? To see what is going on with you. Look, couldn't sleep without you. Thinking of all the times we spent. Look, all the times we shared. They miss you. They miss you. And they in regret. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. They really could be defending you, standing up for you, like, but they really could be drinking a lot too. It's heavy on them moving on. Yeah, moving on from a rebound. I'm telling you. I remember when you walked out. I remember when you gave up loving me. Look. I remember when you said I hated you. Look, somehow I'm still in love with you, dude. Look, this shit is so sad and fucking lonely. This is crazy. Look, they fed up. I am done. I feel like they fed up with whomever that other person is. This person is moving into peace. Like, I feel like they ready to have their happiness. They ready to be happy. They really is heavy. Look, missing someone. I'm telling you, regression. Revisiting the fucking past. They could be looking at pictures of you. Look, nosy. Baby. They could have somebody else, like, I feel like that could be spreading rumors or gossiping about somebody. Let's get some advice, because this was too much, Caps. I did not want to be on here. So glad they got to say protection. What is the advice? 4717. What's the advice? Yo. Well, baby, this somebody's twin flame. So whether you know who your twin flame is or not, so baby, I feel like they're moving into their next phase of they're transitioning into their next phase so they can, finish up their transformation. Baby, so y'all can make peace, okay? This person is fed up. Look, I remember when my heart broke, baby. I remember when I gave up loving. My heart can take no more. Spirit says you are the magician. Whatever it is you wish to have in this lifetime, you must develop the power, the willpower to make it happen and make it yours. There are some major blockages in your life that Spirit wants to assist you with ridding. Spirit says call upon them and have faith in them to help you with whatever blockages you may be facing at this time. Period. I feel like whoever this person is that they was attached to, this person most definitely was a blockage. All right. And Spirit is insisting that you get some much needed rest. Take some time out to relax and replenish yourself. Doing too much has you physically exhausted. Okay. Baby, somebody is over it. You understand me? Walking away. Look, I would say this heavy on this sadness and that guilt. All right, y'all. Well, Caps, didn't see that one. All right. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was useful. I hope y'all got something from this. Always remember, as above, so below, baby. Y'all get ready. Okay? Peace. Y'all be blessed.